Get that back in, J. Coach.
The views expressed on the Carolina Panthers are solely those of Pat Coltrane. These opinions do not reflect or influence the team in any way, and Pat Coltrane is not obligated to support or agree with everything this team does. You hear me? YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, it's your boy Pat Coltrane. What's up with you, baby Bubba? I said, baby Bubba. What's up with you, Panther Nation? We back in. Hey, Panther Nation. Hey, it is what it is, man. I try to tell y'all, man. There ain't no reason to be upset, man. It just is what it is, man. Let's get into these shout outs. I don't plan to be here that long. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. It's gonna be a whole lot of I told you so. It's gonna be a whole lot of negativity. So go ahead and hit that like button real quick. If you ain't want to hear the real, if you don't want to hear realness, hit that like button real quick and go check somebody else out. No hard feelings, I promise you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give you the real. You know what I'm saying? And then we definitely gonna talk a little bit about Bryce. We got to talk about him, man. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got to talk about it. Keep, I appreciate that. Cash App, my guy. We're going to get into these shout outs, but I got to put my man Keeb down here. Keeb, they need you, dog. They need you. They need you to come back, man. Drop some, do some podcasting, bro. Do some podcasting, man. I know how I get. Just Bobby, what's up with you? Jeremiah Brownridge, what's up with you? Teo, I see you. Hope my sound good. And we're gonna watch this presser once it drop. As soon as the presser drop, I'm gonna try to watch it with y'all, man. So I'm gonna keep on checking to make sure to see if once they go live. D Perkins, why Big Jordan, what's up with you? Y'all hit that like button. Dim is free. We about to get into it. Tyler Beatty, my man's Ali Bodrick up in here. Zachary Clark, what's up with you? Joshua All, Yo Nails, Underground West Dakota, what's up with you? My girl Elizabeth Lassiter up in here. You Can Handle the Truth. Saturday Night Lights, EL was 1829. Teflon Twan, we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna let you get yours off. Teflon, he said BY is still trash. We gonna talk about it, man. Cause sometimes I just gotta put stuff into perspective, yo. You know what I'm saying? I know sometimes I be looking like I be jumping out the window, but I just be getting y'all the real. So I got to say y'all from jumping out the window, man. You know what I'm saying? Grim Jow, what's up with you? Sean of the Straw Hats, what's going on with you, man? Y'all give me 45 likes, man. We gonna get into it. For the Port City, what's going on with you? You my boy Blue. Donna B, I appreciate that super chat, man. Let me go ahead and read that super chat real quick. Donna says, Pokey, where you at? Man, I ain't bringing out Pokey for this team, man. You know what I'm saying? Pokey, see, hey, Pokey, and shout out, and Loki came back. I need to catch up on that. But Pokey saw the future and dipped. You know what I'm saying? Just like a lot of Panther fans, they kind of done with this team. You know what I'm saying? Where y'all at right now, I been there. I'm just waiting on y'all to get here. I've been sitting right here, like, oh, what's up? Now y'all start to see it. Now y'all starting to see Scott Fitterer. Now y'all starting to see Samir. Y'all starting to see this front office ain't no good. Now y'all starting to see that whole all-star coaching staff ain't made no sense. Now y'all starting to see that little old Pat don't got to watch no all 22 to see that mess, man. I know what a good team's supposed to look like, and I told y'all in the preseason we wasn't ready. I told you this, but y'all got all hyped and stuff. Y'all should have known Josh McCown can't go out there and play. Deuce Staley can't go out there and play. Y'all fell for the hype, man. It was a whole bunch of nonsense and y'all fell for it. It's okay. It's okay. That's why Pat here to save the day. Y'all hit that like button one time. Them is free. Them is free. Joe Johnson, Terry J. Slim. My man's James E. up in here. Ronald Bird, the Ninja 21. What's up with you? Alonzo Art, my man C Dog 1983 up in here. Look, let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, I got to give my man Boss Pen. I got to give my man Boss Pen a shout out, man. And I appreciate that super chat. You would have got a shout out without the super chat, my guy. We watching football just to be watching football. And I told y'all, we just watching football to be watching football. That's it. The season over with. Y'all gonna pay y'all money to this team. You hear me? The season over with. All of that moving around, all them coaches you hired, all the moves they made in the offseason, just tearing the team down just to build it up, and this what you got. I'm gonna start using this more often. This is what you got. Hey, hold on, y'all. We about to get into it. Man, I had to turn the fan on, man. Michael Johnson, I appreciate that super chat, my guy. Dan Morgan was a mid linebacker too, to be honest. Appreciate that super chat. I think Dan Morgan was more like a fan favorite. You know what I'm saying? He was like he was a fan favorite, but I like Dan Morgan too. I ain't even gonna do him like that. I did like Dan Morgan, bro. No, I ain't gonna do him like that. All right, so let's talk about it, and we're gonna spend a lot of this time talking about Bryce Young because apparently he was supposed to save the day, and I'm thinking that's what a lot of folks is not seeing. Apparently, Bryce Young was supposed to save the day. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest. Let me start by saying first, I think Bryce is gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, everybody agree with me when everybody's starting to agree with me now that Scott Fitterer sucked or he's suspect. I ain't gonna say he suck, okay? Everybody's starting to agree with me now. He's suspect. Everybody's starting to agree with me that the front office is suspect. Everybody see that the coaching staff is not good, right? How can you see all of that, right? You agree with all of that, and then don't understand why Bryce looked the way he looking now. You know what I'm saying? This is why I question some folks, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't do no trash talk. I'm not going to debate nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't like debating people. You know what I'm saying? Because there's certain questions that I ask. If you answer it a certain way, I don't even want to talk football with you no more. I'm going to let you believe what you want to believe. Y'all hit that like button one time. Them is free. So how can you agree with all of that and then say Bryce Young is trash? I think Bryce Young is going to be all right. I do appreciate what the commentators did by putting up them numbers by some of the best quarterbacks, they first years in the league. Okay? You got a long list of great quarterbacks who struggled their first few games. And I don't think Bryce Young is looking terrible. To me, it's a lot of rookie mistakes. It's a lot of, uncertainty. But the flashes are there. A lot of people, just because he ain't putting up, anomaly numbers, I think Bryce Young is I ain't want to say serviceable. I know he is going to be a good quarterback, and in a better situation, I feel like he would be further along. But y'all look at this daggone offense, and y'all see what he dealing with. The first interception, did y'all see the play? Did you see the play that they had called? A screen to Ian Thomas, y'all. Turn. He didn't even sell the block. He didn't even sell the screen. That was a terrible call. That was a terrible play in the first place. First, you're talking about Ian Thomas. Okay? Then you're talking about it being a terrible play call. Okay? Bryce is young. Yeah, he probably should have threw that junk in the dirt or something. Yeah, that was bad. Honestly, he definitely contributed to us losing this game. But is Bryce Young trash? Come on, man. He ain't trash. You know what I'm saying? He a rookie. And it's like I said, I feel like some of y'all don't know where to do with y'all feelings when y'all see stuff like that. You know what I mean? He's a rookie. Now, if we talking about Miles Sanders, who been in the league, okay, then yeah. Okay. We talking about veteran players, then yeah, we can say, yeah, he trash. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we can say, yeah, he trash. But let's use some common sense here. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that hard, man. It ain't that hard. My girl too busy. Appreciate that super chat. I got 2 words. Ball security. And that might be an issue with him. Or it might be an issue because he's still trying to get accustomed to the game. Now, in comparison to CJ Stroud, let me tell y'all something. I don't care if we had CJ Stroud. This team would still look bad. Okay, let me say this right quick. This team will still be bad, even with CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud is not saving this team. That's some of y'all problem, man. Y'all think one player is just going to come and save the day. You got bigger fish to fry. I'm tripping, y'all. You got bigger fry to fish than one quarterback coming and save your team. Let it go. It ain't going to happen. You need a complete team. You ain't even got no freaking defense. In some cases, you can get a quarterback in here. You just got to have a solid defense. You ain't even got no freaking defense, bro. This defense can't stop the run. You hear me? They can't stop water from running. And what you got to do to stop water from running? All you got to do is turn off the sink. They can't do that. You ain't got no defense. CJ Stroud not coming in here to say today. Okay? Now, I ain't afraid to admit when I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you. I'm a pro at it. I tell people. I've been married 16 years now. Okay? I'm good at saying, oh, yeah, I was wrong. My bad. Let's move on. Okay? I wanted Bryce Young. Okay? And I still feel like Bryce Young is going to be a good quarterback. CJ Stroud is balling. You can't deny that. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? That still wouldn't change the state of this team. CJ Stroud is definitely balling. We could say maybe it's his weapons, maybe his coach. You just never know. You just never know the situation, man. Bryce could look better on a different team. But if I'm going to sit up here and be like, oh, I ain't ready to change my vote yet. I believe in you, Bryce. You know what I'm saying? You show some. I feel like Bryce is still going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Bryce is still going to be all right. I wanted CJ Stroud. Well, shoot, it don't matter who you would have got. Your team still the bottom of the league. He ain't changing that. And then also, let me write this down. Write this down. 'Cause I need to go back to that because that further proves my point. You hear me? My girl too busy. I appreciate that super chat. Bryce will be great, but he isn't the processor they advertise at this time. This offense does him no favors either. Sanders needs to sit down. I do believe Bryce is a good processor. He just take too long to process the game, man. And he not getting no help. Like in the that delay of game we got. Come on, Frank. You was watching that clock, man. You should have used the timeout, man. Or you don't be watching the game. You know Frank don't be watching the game, y'all. Y'all better be glad I didn't go live. Y'all better be glad I ain't went live this week. Frank don't even be watching the game. He said he called plays for Thielen, and Thielen wasn't even in the game. How you ain't know that? He don't be paying attention, man. He could have helped that boy out with that daggone delay a game. But I get it. Y'all hit that like button one time. Dim is free. My boy Joe Clarity up in here. I appreciate that super chat. What's good, Pat? Cam was right. We're not doing Bryce any favor. CJ wouldn't make us any better with this staff, and they don't see that. They don't see that. They don't see that, man. Cam Newton even said it. The beloved Cam Newton. But you just want to be right. But I'm telling you, you just never know. I like what CJ Stroud doing. You know what I'm saying? I like what Anthony Richardson doing, even though he got injured today. I like both of those. But it don't matter. It don't matter. Y'all don't see that? It don't matter. James, what's up with you? Drummer for Life 1992. My man's Monty. I got a moderator up in here. Sean Presley, my guy. What's up with you? E. Edwards 1829. Rick and Patel. I appreciate that super chat, man. Dave Tepper Clown. Big facts. Ain't nothing gonna change, y'all. Ain't nothing gonna change. Let's talk about the bigger picture here, man. Yeah, we can talk about Bryce. Yeah, Bryce, like my girl Too Busy said, looked like he got some ball security issues. You know, he seemed like he coming along kind of slow. We could do that. But let's look at the bigger picture here. What I told y'all. What I've been telling y'all for the past 2 years. Bump all that. We got the worst scouts in the world. Okay? We working out the worst deals in the world. The past 2 years I've been telling y'all. Last year, the past 2 years, y'all was saying Matt Rule. Bump it. Okay, if Bryce trash. Great. Who fault is that? Steve Wilkes had this team balling with heart. This team ain't got no heart, man. They just chilling. Brian Burns waiting on the payday. That's the only thing that's really going to motivate him now. Free Brian Burns. Let's start that hashtag. Let Brian Burns be free. Give him freedom. I don't even want to leave. Pretty please. Call that man trash. Let Brian Burns be free. Let him go somewhere where he can flourish. Because right now this team ain't got no heart. They ain't got no identity. And the head coach he don't know what's going on half the time. Y'all told me he was an offensive guru. We don't need Steve Wilkes. What has he done? That man had this team balling. At least we seen the locker room after the game. Y'all ain't seen Frank give the team a speech in the locker room yet. Y'all, I promise I'll be fine whenever I ain't talking to y'all. But then when I start talking, I'll be like, man, I got to force y'all to see this. James E, I appreciate that super chat. Tyler Beatty, I think I gave you a shout out, but you get two of them, man. Don't matter. This coaching staff is arrogant. You can see that by the simple mistakes we make every game. False starts, offsides, poor tackling, etc. Everyone plays like they have nothing to prove and made it. No fire, no heart, man. None. It's like everybody just act like CJ Henderson. That's this team's identity. CJ Henderson. You hear me? Just like, hey, it is what it is, man. I'm here. At least I'm healthy. At least I'm healthy, though. James says, locker room full of crickets. What's up with this press? I need to hear what they got to say. Sean of the Straw Hat said, Wilkes could have been our version of Dan Campbell. He could have been our version of Dan Campbell. He could have been our version of, what's the coach over there at, with the Houston Texans now? We need some fire in the locker room, man. You know what I'm saying? They showing clips of the players just hyping each other up. Every clip, it's just the play. It's Bryce Young got it. Come on, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I get it. You know, these grown men, they should be able to do it. And they get paid millions of dollars, man. But where the leader at, bro? Where the leader at? Y'all don't see it. Y'all don't see it. That's okay. Y'all gonna see it soon. Y'all gonna see it soon. Y'all gonna see it soon. Let me check these. What just said. D'Amico Ryans, appreciate that, Monty. See, Monty, you know what, man? I appreciate you, bro. For real, man. I appreciate you. You be like, Pat, come on, old man. Let's listen to this.
Thankfully, everything looks good.
Frank, what do you tell players in a situation like that when they have to go back on the field and kind of reset after watching something like that?
Well, it's hard. You know, sometimes you want to think the worst, but, you know, you really have to think the best. You know, and I think guys have been around this league long enough to know that the medical teams do a great job. They're always going to be overcautious and, you know, and protect for worst case scenarios. So your heart goes out. You don't want it to be anything severe, but you also understand that we got the right medical people in attendance, and they're going to do a great job. And I mean, a very high percentage of the time, everything's fine. So you have to just be able to detach yourself from that and move on and get ready to play.
Did Thomas Brown do any of the play calling today, or was that on you?
I was calling the plays, but it was like every other game. We collaborated. We collaborated all the way through it, like we have every other game. So Thomas is contributing. You know, the whole staff's contributing. It all comes through Thomas, but no, I called the plays.
What? Yeah.
Yeah. Just it's again, it's one of those.
I'm getting tired already.
And comes up the field, you push them out, and you just dip it up inside them. You know, we just weren't able to get that done.
21 points off the turnovers. It's like, it seems like repeating yourselves. How do you get over that hump of that recurring issue?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good football team. They're an explosive offense. We knew that coming in. You know, we made it over. So you know, we just got to clean. You know, you go on the road against an explosive, against a good football team and an explosive offense, and you can't hand it to them. What we've talked about is, you know, make teams beat us, make them go the long road. So we haven't been able to put together a game yet where I feel like we've been able to do that. So as coaches and players, we have to take responsibility for that and keep working to get better.
You can take some lumps with Bryce this year. The turnover, particularly you mentioned, have been really costly for this team. Is there a point you've been considering a change today, or moving forward to change, or you stay?
Yeah, no, there was no point where I was considering any change.
Good.
Just you know, we're thinking it's just a bad stinger. You know, it was a big pile. I think it was a big pile. You know, big collision. I'm not sure what happened underneath there, but sometimes you just kind of get hit sideways in the neck. You know, I don't want to project too much, but I do know that there was a pretty big pile there because we were trying to look at it on the replay, and you couldn't really tell because there were too many bodies in there.
I think that's 6 turnovers for Bryce across 4 starts. Is that rookie mistakes? What exactly do you kind of muster all that up to think it caused by that?
I mean, listen, some of it is, you know, you play the quarterback position and you touch the ball every play and throw it enough times, you're going to make some. Been too many. You know, we've had too many turnovers. It's not,
Man, just
not
say
all
yeah.
on Bryce. You know, we had a couple games there where he didn't throw an interception, but, you know, we just still got to look at every one and try to eliminate all of them. And I know he's trying to do that. And I feel like, you know, today, the one on the tight end screen, that's just kind of a fluke thing. That's just kind of a fluke thing.
You're a
Not
fluke.
good play by them. And then the
You
second
are a
one,
fluke,
probably
sir.
tried to force one in there that we shouldn't have forced in there.
Frank, you were in the locker room for a considerable amount of time after. What did you say to your team?
Keep pounding, you know, keep pounding. you know, you get to this position.
That made somebody, one of y'all cry just now, ain't it?
No one envisioned this. No one envisioned this. And so you have to, you know, this is the embodiment of keep pounding. And the only way you do that is if you believe. You know, if you believe it's going to make a difference. Otherwise, you just check out.
Well, I'm checking out.
And so that's the essence of keep pounding. It's a mental toughness that even when things aren't going your way, you go back in and you know, we go back in and try to have our best week of work ever this week, because I think it will, you know, I think it will make a difference in me. I think it makes a difference in everybody who does that. And I believe I believe our players will do that they will. And, you know, and it's hard. I mean, it's hard when you're on 5, but shoot, there's people in life, it's hard. You know, people, you know, this is, right, you know, football is everything to us, but there's people out there that, you know, that's the essence and message of keep pounding. It applies to us, it applies to life, and
let me tell you something, I'm gonna keep pounding in life now, you hear me?
Keep fighting to get better, and know that it's gonna make an impact. It's gonna make an impact this year, in future, you know, tomorrow and future days, but you keep pounding to fight to get better. Absolutely. You know, we have a great group of veteran leaders. And, you know, listen, I don't feel sorry for any of us, right? But I feel bad that we're here. Like, you know, these guys are working hard, making sacrifices, and you want to win for a lot of reasons, but you want to win for these guys, these leaders in the locker room. And I believe that will happen. I don't know when, but I believe that we will keep working towards that. I believe we have the players to do it. I believe we have the coaches to do it. And that's why you fight and scratch and claw every day, because you believe that. And I will never waver in that. I know the guys in that locker room. I know the coaches in that locker room. So you have that belief, and you want it all to come to fruition right now, next week, against the Miami Dolphins, and this year, and we turn things around and have a miraculous turnaround, and that can happen. But if it doesn't happen, and if we're fighting and scratching to get better for future, then that's the benefit. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. I do know this, that I'm going to come to work. This will be my best week of work ever.
Oh my gosh, what? This is going to be my best week of work ever. Man, sit down,
you know,
man.
They're a good front. They play physical. They play hard. I did think we ran the ball effectively at times. Thought Bryce did a good job of managing the run game. We had some run-pass checks. Thought Bryce did a good job handling those run-pass checks.
We saw some frustration out of Brian Burns today. Given that contract didn't get done and now the losses, will you seek him out, or have you already to kind of see where he is?
I meet with the leadership. You know, we have a leadership council. I meet with those guys every Wednesday. You know, and obviously Brian's in that meeting, and so. Listen, I cannot say enough about Brian Burns. He stands for everything.
Leadership council.
Everything you want a football player to stand for. Everything you want a leader to stand for. I mean, that guy he's the epitome of what you want as a winner. That guy's a winner, and that's where you feel bad for guys like that. You know, that he's been here a long time. We've not been able to win, and you know, everybody deserves better, but he deserves better. You know, and
no, I deserve better.
And I believe that's why we're here, and I believe
I deserve better.
It can work out where he can see that.
There was a lot of optimism with you returning to Charlotte at the #1 pick, and now the 1-5 start. Personally, how do you kind of process these losses?
It's disappointing, it's frustrating, it's agonizing, it's all those things, but I never waver, you know, in my belief in what we're doing and how we're doing it and what it takes to win. You know, I know you know, we say it over and over. I've, you know, been through situations like this before.
Oh my God.
And got out of situations
like
like
this. Oh my God, you ain't gonna let that go, is you?
No, I've seen it. I've seen it I've seen it myself. For me personally, I've seen it in teams I've been on. I've seen it in other teams. I know what the answer is. It's not easy.
You ain't gonna let that go,
There's no guarantees. There's no guarantees it turns when and why you want it to turn.
That little 1-5, he ain't gonna let it go.
The essence of, you know, who are we going to be? And are we going to keep fighting? And are we going to keep pounding? And I believe we will.
Did you get closer Last one right here. Identity. Did you get any closer to finding that identity?
I think so. I think so.
Can you say what that is now?
Well, I mean, I don't want to go into it too far because, you know, that'll continue to unfold, but as bad as some things were, there were some other things that you know, it's hard to say this when you get beat the way we did today, but there's things in there that I see that we can build on, and we will.
Yeah.
Okay.
7 years. 7 years. Yeah. Congratulations. Congratulations. Y'all played yourself. Y'all played yourself. Let me get these super chats in. I ain't missing. I had seen it. My man's Ricky Patel. I appreciate that super chat, bang. I appreciate that super chat. This man make John Fox look charismatic, man. Big fact. I'm gonna be honest. I thought about that today. I was like, man, he make you miss John Fox, man, and his regular self. Frank, you is terrible. My man, Chosen Hero, I appreciate that super chat. So many great QBs have had awful rookie seasons. Big facts. That's why I was kind of touching on earlier. The evidence is there, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing new. A rookie QB struggling in his first year. And when they asked Frank that question, he should have said yeah. He should have said yeah. Regardless if you believe that Bryce made some bad decisions. Yeah, we all believe that he made some bad decisions. But it's because he's a rookie and he in a terrible situation. But I will say one thing. And shout out to my man Sean Presley, man. He said it on Twitter, and I agree. I totally agree. I'm glad they didn't take Bryce out. He got to go through it. He got to go through this. And I'm glad Frank said the same thing. No, let's keep him in it. Because, again, I don't think he was playing terrible. He might have had some ball security issues. You know what I'm saying? He probably made a couple of bad mistakes, but he still threw. You know, we still got 3 touchdowns. He's threw for almost 250 yards. You know what I'm saying? He got to go through this, man. Because, honestly, they ain't getting enough practice in the offseason, in training camp. He going to have to get it here in the fire. He going to have to get it in the fire, man. And honestly, I think it's going to take me a while, man, to really, really trust this team again, y'all. Be honest. I can't see myself getting super duper hype about this team again for a while because just from what I've seen, man, it is being ran terribly, y'all. Nikki. All right, I remember that this time. Shout out to my girl Nikki T. I think that. Hold on. Let me make sure this is the right person first. Let me make sure, because if it ain't, I'm gonna feel bad. But I think it is. I'm checking my. I got. Man, I be getting nervous, man, with these cash apps be hitting, man. Yeah. Shout out to Nikki T, man, AKA Key. You know, that's what I'm gonna call you. I appreciate it. I appreciate that cash app. James E, I appreciate that super chat. He says, breaking, Panthers eliminated from playoffs. Big facts. That been done. I been told y'all that. Shout out to Nikki T. I knew it was you. Look. And I'm going to give her the fire flame. For that cash that she just sent me, man. For real. But yeah, I've been told y'all that the first few games when you know Falcons got us up out of there, the Aints got us up out of there. I told y'all it was done. But Panther fans, y'all was still the South. We still got a chance at the South, man. Y'all was so like I hate to see my Panther brethren and sisterins like that, yo. You know what I'm saying? Just false hope. I don't like that, man. And then you got the other fans giving y'all false hope. Hey, it might be all right. We just got to know. I told y'all, man, this is a bad team. This is one of the, at first I said it was one of the worst teams in the league. At first I said it was one of the worst teams in the league. But now we're looking like the worst. Bump what the Denver Broncos looking like. You know what I'm saying? Bump that. We really one of the worst teams right now, man. For real, for real. My man Sean Presley says, embrace the bottom, y'all. Ain't nothing gonna happen unless we are terrible. Unfortunately. Big facts. The team got to be terrible, and y'all got to be terrible. I done told y'all what to do, man. I done told y'all what to do. I ain't gonna say it no more because I know they watching now. The Southern Mafia watching, so they ain't gonna like nothing I say now. And they're gonna try to get me banned. Let me quit lying. They don't care enough about me. I ain't want to use that word, Trill One. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Trill One, my guy. I ain't want to use it, but I'll let you say it because I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings. ICP says, why y'all still worried about the Bears? Worried about this 0-5 debacle. Big facts, man. That junk is hilarious to me. That junk is hilarious to me, man. This team is bad. This is not the same Panthers, y'all. This is not no cardiac cats. I don't know what this team is. But to be trying to debate with folks and talk about the Bears and like, yo, that is done. That is done. I told y'all, why y'all arguing with them? And look, at least they got a dub. Your team ain't got no dub, man. Yo, our team, I say yo, because when I say that, people are like, oh, man, you ain't no fan no more. You ain't no fan no more. What else did I want to say? Prayers up to Savala. He went down, man. That was a scary moment, yo. And what Frank talking about? What did he say? You know that something bad is gonna happen, so you hope for the best. Something he said. I was just like, who think like that? But shout out to Savala. He gonna be all right. That was scary, man. I ain't know what was going on because they wasn't showing no replays. They wasn't showing nothing, man. So I don't know what's going on, man. But I'm glad he is good. And hopefully he'll be all right. I thought the team was gonna turn up for him one time, but they didn't. They didn't. They just stuck in that gear. They don't have that. They don't have that person on the team that can really push them, man, to the next level. Yeah, I saw somebody put up the score, the record 2-15. I'm be honest, I don't know who we gonna beat. Who we gonna beat? Let me look at this score real quick. Not score. I'm tripping. The schedule real quick. I think I did this last week, but I can't remember. Y'all really look at this. Who we gonna beat on here? Maybe no. I can't see us. Maybe the Colts, man. Maybe. I doubt it though. We ain't beat nobody on here, y'all. And what's sad is, and this is why it's time to fire everybody. This is why it's time to fire. Shout out to Ricky Patel, man. I appreciate that super chat, man. He said, from cardiac cats to flailing felines. This a doggone shame. Just flailing. Flailing, them daggone flailing felines. Drummer for Life 1992. I appreciate that super chat. This team is soft. Big facts, man. I said that at the beginning of the game. Like, man, ain't got no type of heart, man. Y'all just go sit down somewhere. Y'all hit that like button. Them is free. Pretty please, man. Let's give me 100. Give me 100 likes, man. So yeah, this is why I say somebody need to go ahead and get fired. We need to go ahead and just Clear the front office. Tepper, if you smart, you'll fire Frank today. If you smart, you will you will fire Scott Fitterer and Samir and just do the books yourself. If you're smart. Okay? If you a smart man. Okay? Because we the worst team in the league. And this is also why y'all shouldn't even be talking no trash to the Bears. We the worst team in the league. And ain't got no first round pick next year. That could have set us up. If you would have just let the chips fall where they may, that would have set us up for whoever quarterback y'all wanted. But you forced it, man. You know what I'm saying? They say if it don't fit, don't force it. And you forced it. You are forcing it. You doing way too much. And now you ended up here. Now you done did so much. Now you scared to do anything. And which is why I say you should have did that in the first place. You should have stopped in the first place. Reports came out about, oh, no, we ain't want to trade. We good. Yeah, because you ain't got nothing to trade. What is y'all going to trade? Y'all was talking about, oh, let's get T. Higgins. Let's get this person. Let's trade. You ain't got nothing to trade. This man done trade everything. Now you just trading away the future for what? This team ain't close. This team ain't close. You messed up, Scott. And you been messing up. Y'all been messing up. It's time. It's done. It's done. You know what I'm saying? It is done. It's time to let you go. Food for the Soul says, I think it's Tepper himself, Pat. It could be too. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of fans don't be wanting to hear this. I'm like, Tepper, just go and sell the team, bro. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. I'd rather you sell this team than to have to root for this mess. You hear me? I ain't want to do that. My man Bobby, I appreciate that cash app, man. I appreciate that cash app, Bobby. He said I should have joined him when going to the Bills. I ain't want to go to the Bills either. Shoot. The Bills. Okay, you know what? I take that back. The Bills do have that culture the Panthers used to have. They seem like contenders. The Bills ain't winning nothing, man. Okay, they're not winning because they too much like how the Carolina Panthers used to be. You know what I'm saying? They get you just close enough. But you know what? That used to be funner than this. They get you just close enough and they make you seem like they got a chance, and it was a solid team. That was what the Bills got. Man, I want a freaking Super Bowl, man. I'm done trying to, I just want to get in the playoff. No, man. I need a Super Bowl. Thomas Waters says, Tepper is a clown and the Panthers are his circus. Big facts, but guess what? Is his circus, man. I'm be y'all know I gotta keep it real. If I got $1 billion, excuse me, I'm sorry, and I bought a team for $2 billion, I don't care what I do to you. Ain't nobody gonna be able to tell me about my daggone team. I'm gonna do what the heck I want. How you tell that man who got $20 billion, hey, Ryan, you suck? That's all you can do is say, hey, man, you mind selling the team? No. I mean, yeah, I mind. I don't want to sell. Okay. Have a blessed day. I got to go to work in the morning. How you get mad at that man? All you can tell him is, look, man, you suck at owning a team. I'm not buying nothing. You can't fire him. You can't fire that man. You go complain to David Tepper. He gonna go to your job the next day and say, look, I want to buy this company, and fire Thomas Waters. Hey, here go. Hey, y'all know Pat Coltrane. He be making YouTube videos. I bought this company so I can fire him. Man, how you get mad at Dave Tepper, man? It sucks, man. That's all you can say. It sucks. Don't go to the freaking games, man. Stop going to the games. Be vocal. Stop supporting this freaking team, man, and they don't know how to, and they ain't giving nothing back to y'all. That's how you get them. Shoot. You don't say, man, it's David Tepper. Yeah, it's David Tepper. Shoot. Think like a billionaire. If it's your team, hey, yeah, my team, what you want to do about it? What you want to do? You ain't cutting no checks. DJ Kid Code. I'm sorry. John Barrera, my man's DJ Kid Code. I appreciate that super chat. I got that same shirt, still spending money on this team. Sell the team to Steph Curry. Man, shoot, look, man, look. Look. I don't even know where I got this shirt from. I don't even remember where I got it from. It probably ain't even official. But if I find a receipt, I'm going to definitely try to take it back. I ain't buying no more Panther stuff. Too busy. I appreciate that super chat. And y'all, and I got the phone line thing coming. I've been trying to work on it so I can get some good quality. So, because I want this to be y'all show. You know what I'm saying? That's why, I'm about done complaining. Y'all done heard me. So what I want to start doing, I'm going to turn the phone lines on soon. Once I can figure out how I did it before. Or have people come on the show and join by video. But I want to make sure everything is crisp. So y'all be on the lookout for that. I might be doing some test stream. So I could just listen to what y'all got to say. But too busy. I appreciate that super chat. We got no juice, no heart, no edge, no swag. Whole franchise is empty calories with a hollow stadium. You get the fire flame, man. You get the fire flame. Because that's facts, man. You can't even bounce back from this, man. I remember the years where I used to love seeing my defense get out there on the field. Even if the offense was bad, I'd be like, okay, the defense is about to come out here and ball. I don't even want to watch them. I prefer to watch Bryce get out there and go through his growing pains, to be honest with you. To be honest, if Detroit could have scored on every last one of their drives from maybe on the first or second play, I would have been cool with that. So I can see Bryce. I want Bryce to get all the work in. Okay? Because this team ain't got nothing, man. Ain't nobody getting hype. No, nothing. Hey, shout out to Drummer for Life 1992. I appreciate that super chat. This is the Universe No Soul Circus. Man, it's sad, man. This is sad, man. For real. But like I said, when I get on here, I get hyped because I'm talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But man, whenever I'm chilling, man, I ain't thinking about this team, bro. I ain't thinking about this team, man. Y'all better stop too. Bump them. Shoot. Y'all life good. Y'all life is good. Sean Presley says, our head coach about to be Deuce Staley. Where he at anyway, man? I don't even see him on the sideline. Y'all, man, that man just collecting the check. All of them collecting the check, boy. They is collecting a check. Boy, they ran it. I don't know how David Tepper made all this money, man. I don't know how he made this money, but everybody robbing him. Everybody robbing him. And not Frank Wright robbing him. All them assistant coaches robbing him. Yeah, it's Frank. Frank, you call plays? Yeah, I call plays. Yeah, it's collective. It's collective. Frank getting paid. G-Ro working. I ain't gonna lie. G-Ro working. Thomas Brown just holding the water for him and hoping he get to say something. Josh McCown just be walking up and down the sideline. He ain't helping Bryce. Everybody just getting paid. Nikki T said, we are done. I'll stand up and speak on behalf of the family. There we go. Everybody done. Everybody is done. I'm telling y'all what to do. Don't go to the game. Don't go to the game, man. Don't go to the game. If you got to sell a ticket, sell it to opposing fans. But if you could take the loss, hey, don't go to the game, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get back. That's how you get them back. Or if y'all gonna go to the game, start putting the bags on y'all head, man. No, don't do that. Don't do that, man. It ain't that serious. Don't put your bag on your head. You really embarrassing yourself when you do that. Like, oh, I'm ashamed of my team. Man, you can be ashamed of your team without going to the game, spending $15 on a Modelo and putting a paper bag on your head. You lost twice. You spend $200 to get the tickets, $50 the park, $35 on the Modelo, and then you got to put a paper bag on your head. Hey, don't y'all do that. Don't y'all do that, man. That's the worst, man. That might have worked in 1982. That joke ain't working in 2023. You just make yourself look crazy. Because Tepper still get that money. And you had to get that paper bag out the trash can. He still got your money. You got a paper bag out the trash can on your head. Trying to show him up. I showed him. John Barrera, my mans. I appreciate that super chat. The team meal chef and the water boy robbing him. Is that alkaline spring water from the Alps? Everybody robbing him. Everybody. The doctor's robbing him. The training staff. Cause ain't nobody good no more. Ain't none of the doctors good. They just practicing. Literally. All right, y'all. That's pretty much it, man. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm done venting. But take this with y'all. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Bryce gonna be all right, whether with us or without us. Okay. But Bryce is far from the problem that's holding us back. All right. This team is not good, y'all. I'm sorry. Breaking news. This team is not good. And they probably going to be bad for a long time. The truth is, we have to get ourselves in a mindset of this team has been rebuilt every year right now. And now we're in a place to where when we was first rebuilt, we should have been building and building and building. Instead, we've been rebuilding every year, right? But it feels like we've been through this for 6 years. We have been running in place. We need to get to a place to where we got to think, we got to be real about it. And we got to be real about our expectations of how to build a team and what a good team looks like and how do we get there. So what that means is it's going to take y'all 7 years to go platinum. You hear me? Y'all go. It's going to take the Panthers 7 years, okay, to get this thing right. So y'all better just chill for the ride. You hear me? Just ride with your boy. You hear me? I'm going to be here with y'all. Y'all won't let me retire. So I'm going to just be here. I'm going to be here. We going to be here together. You hear me? Got to be here together. Man, y'all don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'm back streaming on my Facebook page. So hit me up on Facebook, Pat Coltrane. Hit me up on Twitter, Pat Coltrane. I said that wrong. Hit me up on Twitter, @Pat Coltrane. Hit me up on Facebook, facebook.com/Pat Coltrane. Man, I appreciate all the love and support, and even for the dislikes, you know what I'm saying? Because I know y'all want to believe. You want to believe. Wrong. I'm going to give you the real. I don't be spoon feeding folks. I appreciate all the super chats, man. Let me run this real quick. I appreciate all the super chats. Let me get my credits going. Shout out to let me get this. Donna B. Shout out to the Boss Pen. My man's Michael Johnson. Too Busy. Joe Clarity. Rick and Patel. James E. The chosen hero. Drummer for Life. 1992. And John Barrera. I appreciate you, man. If you want to donate to the channel, you can always hit the Cash App, $ the train stop, or PayPal, paypal.me/Pat Coltrane. I feel like I missed the super chat though, because I don't remember what my guy said. Oh yeah, he did say I did. I got you. Panther fans, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We still living good, man. God's still good. You know what I'm saying? You still got games to watch. You still got the whole day ahead of you before you got to go to work in the morning. You know what I'm saying? But you all right. You good at your job. You hear me? You good at your job. Some of y'all anyway. All right, y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell. We are coming back this week. I promise this time, because I want to do a show where folks can call in or hop on the stream with me. And Monty, you wildin', bro. Hop on the stream with me. We could test, just do a, Carolina Panther fan type stream, man. But anyways, all right, y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, and we'll be back.